Hey guys, it's Ariel with another video for you. I was picking up on 2 songs. I don't know why 2 songs is like a thing that happens, but I have 2 songs to share. One of them was from SZA. They're always SZA. I guess I'm a fan. You know what I mean? Anyway, it was 2 a.m. So it's like, come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me, no. You don't ever come, no, you don't ever come, no, you don't, no, you don't. Okay. Come and see me for once. Why you never come to me? Why you never come to me? Why you never come to me, no. Okay, so the whole thing wanted to come out. But that's the whole first intro to the song. And it wanted to come out. Okay, so before I dissect both songs, I'm going to tell you the second song. I got the whistle. Anyway, I got the song, Don't Worry, Be Happy. Ooh, 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 ooh. It was just a snippet, unlike the other one. So I'm getting, now that I'm merging both songs, both downloads, that there's somebody here, whether it's you or someone in your field, feels like they always have to make the first move, the first message, the first DM, or the first phone call, or the first thought sent telepathically, like thinking about the other person first. But this is fine, so don't worry, be happy, basically, okay? So I'm getting that whoever the divine feminine is in the situation was always the one to reach out first. If this is going to be a new connection, you guys, it still pertains. This might not be somebody from the past. It could be, but this could also be a new energy moving in. I'm just getting a little story time, a little journey. I'm getting that this divine feminine always lived in her wounded feminine. She always felt like she had to take the reins on life and actually make the first move. Or not she, but the divine feminine. I'm just using the word she as a pronoun to describe the feminine energy, but it is genderless. This divine feminine needed to take a freaking back seat and just wait for opportunities to flow to them, to her, to the divine feminine. But instead, they always took action first, which is a no. So the divine feminine is the one that's feeling, why you never come to me? It's like, come and see me for once. But I'm getting like, you reach out first. You reach out first. I'm tired of reaching out first. It's this sensation of like, the divine feminine is like not worried and being happy, hence the Don't Worry, Be Happy song. Now, the divine feminine has learned how to be in her receptive energy rather than being the action taker, the phone caller, the picking up, the banging of the line, okay, the DMing first, the commenting first, the handing her number out first, or their number out first. The divine feminine has now learned that whatever is meant for them, the divine feminine, will naturally flow in. So now she has allowed her divine masculine to be in his divine masculine. Again, genderless, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, I also just got like a boatload of agitation regarding around like working, as there's like a flood of bees in the bushes around my car. This divine feminine has not had an effing break when it comes to survival mode and taking care of herself, and I'm assuming other people around her. When it comes to being there for them financially, supporting other people financially, or materially. This divine feminine needs to just take a chill pill and like sit down and learn how to be a queen that receives blessings. Which the divine feminine is learning how to do it. That's why it's in the field right now. But even more so, just a double, triple, quadruple confirmation that the divine feminine, if that is you, you can manifest if you just relax and know it is yours. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. I am seeing a coronation. I am seeing the divine feminine learning to relax into her natural organic state of being, which is receiving, being receptive. She, again, no gender, the divine feminine is now, because they are moving into receiving, attracting a divine counterpart that is going to come right into their field, into their life, or back in. But I feel like this could just be new and just be swept off their feet for the first time. This was the reason why the divine feminine worked so hard their whole life and always felt like they needed to take action for things to happen, because now the duality, the shift into the everything comes to me is like magic to this person. Oh, so this is the organic template of life. I'm sorry if I trigger anybody. This is not to offend anybody, but this is the organic template of life. Woman bears child, man provides and protects. Okay, woman receives semen. Woman receives the seed. Man provides the seed. Do you see the dynamic here? So regardless of gender, it doesn't matter what the genders are. The divine feminine is the person in the connection that receives. Do you understand? The one that receives. And the divine masculine is the one that provides, the one that protects, the one that has, yes, maybe more of a physical workload than the divine feminine, because she is meant to be intuitive and flow state and receive, and he is meant to supply. You guys, my phone overheated. Oh my gosh. Okay, and I was trying to say an important message for this reading. There is not no person, demon, deity, warlock, witch that can prevent this sacred union from taking place. This is a sacred love that has been literally crafted and created by God himself, merged with Mama Gaia. This is the love and nurturing of Mother Earth, the sensuality of the wind and the ocean, right? And this is also the masculinity and the protection of God, okay? Coming together in two people, creating a family, an organic template family that is destined royal. So there might have been so many things preventing what seems like on a physical third dimensional level, preventing these two souls from coming together. Whether this is somebody that you've known for a long time, that you felt a deep, immense connection with, like you could be parents together one day, but then something happened and crashed and burned the entire thing and everybody turned against you guys and separated you guys completely, like across the waters and shit. Or hypothetical, metaphorical waters. Because people did not want to see you guys come together and create the family that they were not going to have because they were indulging in their ego, in lust, in physical things, in substances. Man, this is a powerful sacred union. Do you understand? A sacred union is a holy matrimony. This is what we were meant here to do. But you guys, this can also be a brand new connection that when this comes in, you have no idea. I am getting internal chills. When this connection comes in, it is just, you have done the healing work, divine feminine, and the divine masculine has already built the empire. He already has the means to create the family. He already has the money to create the family, and she already has the maternal instincts and the natural, sensual, sacral energy moving through her. You guys, this is like a healed, sacred connection manifesting because you have done the work, whoever you are. Now it is already in your field. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching and I wouldn't be reading. I'm hearing unlike anything else you have ever felt. If you felt like you had a strong spiritual connection before that was like a past life remembrance and you were like, oh my gosh, this is the most powerful thing I've ever felt, this is more powerful than that. This is the person you are going to stand at the altar with. This is the person that you guys will be able to read each other like a freaking book with pictures, my homie. Okay, look. When I am in my own vibe, when I'm not recording videos, I do say my N-word because I grew up with people that allowed me to say it and I had the okay. So when I say my homie, just know I am putting a filter on my mother mouth. All right. I'm just being real. Just like you and your partner are going to be so yourselves around each other that it's going to feel like y'all aren't even around nobody. Like you guys are with yourself. And if you are already in a connection and you're watching this, I do have to specify that this video is for people that are not in a connection, that are entering into one with their divine counterpart, or they're about to. This is not a reading for somebody that is taking the next level with the partner you're already with. So if you're already with somebody, then maybe somebody in your reality, because this is in your field of consciousness, somebody close to you in your reality is going through this. And you might be noticing that they are stepping into a new level of empowerment. Like you're seeing a new side of their personality. Like you're like, dang, I never knew they were like that. That person, whoever just came to your mind, if somebody came to your mind, is having a major upgrade and they're about to meet the love of their life. The divine feminine had to learn a lesson in this life of overextending herself, when it comes to the way that she loves, putting her energy into the wrong connections, not receiving anything back from the connections that she's putting energy into. The divine masculine had to learn a lesson in this life of putting money into the wrong places or spending money on the wrong people. Both people had to learn lessons regarding misplacing their energy. They had to recognize that their energy belongs to themselves and it is not selfish to take care of yourself. They both had to learn a lesson of, I am important to myself. I should put myself first. I should show up for myself first so that I could show up for the world at my fullest. They both learned this lesson and are learning it. And when they come together, they're gonna boom, 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 boom. Like boom. And when I say boom, 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 I don't mean, you know what? I do not mean that. I do mean that, but that's not what I meant. I meant because they both learned the lessons they needed to learn prior to this connection coming into their life, materializing. They don't have to do any work with each other. They don't have to get through tough things with each other. They got through the toughest parts before they came into union. So that way when they came into union and are coming into union together, they just get to enjoy themselves. It's just going to be prosperous and abundant, and both people are having blessings flooding into their life, and it's just going to feel miraculous and gorgeous. There's no lies, nor will there ever be lies. They never have to go through the tough lessons that they learned in their other connections with soulmates and karmics. They're done. You guys, while I am recording this, I am also receiving downloads that you two coming together in this union is going to set people off, because you guys are going to be emanating sacred, true, passionate, unconditional, real Christ consciousness love. Your light that you create together between each other and in your children and in your family, your sacred royal family, you're going to expose the families that do not have that sacred royalty in their family, that sacred holy matrimony in their family. It's already happening. You're already clearing the space. God has cleared the space for you to come into holy matrimony. This is a beautiful thing. It's exciting. And don't pay any attention to the negative thoughts or the haters. Okay? Ooh. I heard fictitious. Fictitious love. That is what you have always known. It felt like it wasn't fully true or wasn't fully real. It felt like there was potential, but it never fully felt like that one true love you were looking for. And it's because you needed to find it within yourself first. You needed to love every day of your life without your partner there. So that way when your partner enters, you're already in love with life. You're already in love with yourself. You've already forgiven yourself for your mistakes. You have forgiven everybody for their mistakes. Now you know, and you're smart. You set boundaries now. Now you can see fake shit. Now you can call out fake shit. That's the only reason why you went through all the hardship, okay? So you can spot a fake-ass mofo before you let them into your life. And your partner has done the same thing. So you guys are going to be like, nah, you guys can't hang out with us. Y'all can't sit with us. We married. I just heard, it's done. It's over. You're mine. Whoever you are, Divine Feminine, your Divine Masculine is about to come and get you. Because they know that you belong to them. Something about your radiance, something about how you emanate, something about your aura, something about your thoughts, your intellect, how you communicate, something about everything about you, babe. Your whole entire personality, I heard spiel, your whole entire spiel, everything about your past, everything about even your darkest moments, your Divine Masculine is going to be like, yeah, that's why I love you. Oh my gosh, this is like making me sweat. I'm literally like profusely sweating because I think this is how you're going to feel when you are around your Divine Masculine. Like nervous, but like it's cool because they're like homie and your best friend, but it's also like really hot and steamy. I'm like, what? You have mastered yourself. The Divine Masculine and Feminine within your own body, mind, and spirit, you have mastered that shit. And so as your partner, because the Divine Feminine takes the lead on the spiritual side first. So as long as the Divine Feminine is clearing out the wounds, the ancestral curses and trauma and lessons, then her Divine Masculine is automatically, wherever he is, also going through huge awakenings in his reality. But his focus is on just building that empire so his family has a safe place to stay. So you see how they come together and they build this fucking team of king and queen energy. Oh my gosh. I'm like, okay. It's really happening, you guys. I love you. And your girl's gonna be engaged soon. I just heard any fears that the Divine Masculine had regarding coming to get his queen are gone. Because all of the fears that the Divine Feminine had regarding letting love in are gone. So once the Divine Feminine healed her heart out of betrayal and pain and trauma from all of the exes and ex-friendships and all of that, once the Divine Feminine healed this hole in her heart, the second she was like, boom, I want to know my husband. I want to be with my husband. I want to start my family. Where are they? Then she integrated with that. Oh yeah, that's right. They're already within me. It was like, bing! The Divine Masculine was like, okay, I'm ready. I'm going to go get her. You guys, this is how it works. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm going to go because it's getting too intense. And it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. So, you keep your clothes on. And I'm being hella serious. You guys are not going to jump into bed. You guys are not going to attack each other physically, even though you will want to. Because you, Divine Feminine, have learned a valuable lesson of energetic exchanges. And you will know the moment that it is time. You will know because you will receive, like we were talking about, you will receive the message of when it is time for you to make contact in that way. You guys might feel very close very fast. You guys might not have any barriers when it comes to the physical. You guys might hold hands. You guys might hug. You guys might cuddle very quickly because of the recognition, but not the other stuff. You guys are going to wait until you are ready. Okay, and I'm also getting that the divine feminine has also learned that because of making mistakes in the past of giving herself away on a physical level very quickly, that there's no more flirtation, that it moves too quickly past that honeymoon flirtation. So the divine feminine is really going to allow and anchor into the charisma and the flirtation stage for as long as possible. It's going to be like this ball between you guys, right? This planet that floats in between two vessels, and it's just going to be building energy in this sphere between you guys, and it's going to be right in front of your solar plexus and sacral, and you guys are going to feel it. You guys are going to feel this pull towards each other, but also this balance in respect and honor of each other. It's beautiful. I have never had a reading like this. This is next level. This is marriage for life. Okay, I can hear some people like, when's it gonna happen? Where is it gonna happen? I can hear some people like, yes, I believe you, but like, where is this happening? You know what, you guys? Y'all are gonna be up in your la la land, doodly doo 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 down the street. You guys are gonna be thrown aback. You guys are just going to be all up in your own vibe, and the divine masculine's just gonna be like, swoop, hey, what's up? And you're gonna be like, oh, hi. What's up? And then you guys are just going to collide. It's going to be so... What is the word? I can't use that word. It's just going to feel magical. It's going to feel destined and unavoidable. It's just going to feel beautiful. And I'm going to leave it right here. I love you and good luck.